think you've been telling yourself for months, I need to set this boundary, I need to set that boundary, I need to do this, I need to do that, and like you still haven't done it. And I feel like this weekend it's like, do it. Like, do it. It's like, what are you waiting for? Maybe you're waiting for some perfect time, but you're actually like, instead of choosing the 10 of Cups life, you're choosing the 9 of Crystals life. This is so stark, the difference between these two cards, right? And you can have this, but that's by checking the balance, checking the harmony, checking the boundaries. Yet another stark difference. Do you want this 9 of Crystals or do you want this 9 of Cups? This person is balanced. This person is in harmonic energy exchange with themselves, with the universe, with others, all the different areas of life, the 9 Cups. And this person is feeling pain from the nine aspects of life, the different areas of life, because they're not in balance. They're not in balance with themselves. They're not in balance in their relationships. And that disharmony is dysregulating. So you can regulate through boundaries. Regulate through, here's another 9. Holy cow, all these 9s. 9 of Stars, 9 of Crystals. And it's like by regulating, right? That regulation is going to bring in abundance in all the different ways that you want. Abundance financially, abundance in love, abundance in peace. 4 of Wands. Venus and Aries, it's coming back, right? Venus is stationing direct. Venus is in Pisces right now. It's going to go back into Aries. So like, I feel like you have a little bit more time. Like if you're like, well, shit, I can't do everything in 24 hours and I don't want to rush it. I get it. Okay. But like, don't put it off for long. Like you don't need to be impulsive. You don't need to be rude if you're setting boundaries and things like that. But you know the things that you've been putting off. Knight of Crystals, it's time to take the action. And I feel like you should do this before Venus goes into Aries. And that happens on April 30th, I believe. So otherwise you're going to regret it. You're going to regret it. Set your boundaries. Get yourself regulated through this. This was what you've been called to do this cycle. So now it is time. Okay, work up the energy that you need to so that you can be regulated and do it. Stop living in your fear that if you set boundaries, you're going to not like have the types of relationships you want, because if you're being honest with yourself, but the relationships you're not setting your boundaries in are also not the relationships that you want. So if you set a boundary, is it really going to be worse? Is it really going to be worse? You are being guided to do this. Hermit card, okay? It would be better to be alone like this and be spiritually aligned with yourself than to be alone like this. And right now in these relationships, you still feel alone. But here you could at least be in alignment with yourself. And who knows, maybe by showing up in that alignment, you'll invite the person or the people or in these different relationships to step up and be with you, Venus. The Empress. When you are in alignment, you attract in the abundance. This is what you're being called to do.